and I am outside my RV right now, just enjoying the sunrise, which is happening behind me. And I just wanted to say a quick hello to you all. I'm going to give you all a few moments to come on inside and say good morning. I was just on Facebook Live, and so, hey, good morning, everyone. And so I decided to come over here and just give you all a quick morning over here. The sun is coming up behind me. Right now, I am in the canyons of Southern California. There's this place called Canyon Country, and it's a really amazing place. So some of you have heard of like the Valley, like from the 1980s, like how they were like, oh, you're a Valley girl, and they're like, oh my God. So the Valley is actually a real place, which is above Los Angeles proper. And a valley is an area of flat land surrounded by mountains. And a canyon is very similar to a valley, except a canyon has water running through it. So right now I'm on a ridge, and on the other side of this ridge is where the water runs through. But because of climate change and drought, there's no water that runs through the canyon. And it's really crazy because when you look at the GPS shows water, but because of the drought and stuff like that, there's no water. It's just a dry area, and some of it looks like, the visions that you see on TV with like the cracked mud. So it's like, the cracks that you see inside the mud. That's how it kind of looks inside the canyon right now, because there was water once there, but then it just dried out and kind of cracked. So good morning, everyone. Hey, Pinky. Good morning, Sunday sunrise out here, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I was getting ready to make my mirror this morning, but my miter box is not big enough for the pieces of board that I have. So I need to go get a new miter box, and my project is just going to be a little bit delayed. But there's other projects that I can work on. I love tricking out my RV, just making it more and more homely. And so I'm creating a mirror to put over my bed, and I'm making the mirror look like hammered brass. And so it's going to be really beautiful. I'll show you all when the time comes. So I just wanted to come out and say good morning. Anam is feeling a little under the weather emotionally right now. So we're waiting for Anam to come in. I don't think I've seen her just yet. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Great morning to you too, LV. Good morning to everyone. Oh Lordy. So yeah, go ahead and thumbs up the video. We're going to be talking for about half an hour this morning, just shooting the breeze, seeing how you all are doing. So, Life of Dimes book should arrive on Friday, so I'm happy for you about that. I'm happy for you about that. So, let me know how you like the book. And then also, even if you buy your book from me, you can still rate it and review it on Amazon. So I'm happy about that. So how is everybody doing this morning? How's everyone doing? Me, I'm doing well. I have been watching the back episodes of Orange is the New Black. The show is so ridiculous. The show is so ridiculous. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just not into certain types of comedy. But I did want to catch up and see what was happening with the characters. Harajuku, how are you? How are you? So we lost. I don't want to say we lost, but talking about the trans issue created some shifts in some of the people that we regularly have on the show. And I was actually really surprised by some of the people who are just intolerant. I was really surprised. So we had some shifts with some of our regulars. Also, Kita has been showing the book to her coworkers. That's dope. You know, so how has the book been assisting you, Kita? How has it been assisting you? I want to hear about that. It's still chilly out here this morning. Oh, a little bit different here than, not the focus, the exposure is a little different here than it was on Facebook. So I'm shaking because I'm shivering. It's still chilly out here. It's still chilly. So good morning. Oh, this is a nice view. Oh, you know what? I'm going to ask you all to take some screenshots, but let me move my thing out the way. Let me move my thing out the way. Hold on. Because this just looks so good. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Here we go. Take a screenshot. Listen, I see all of you writing, but I know some of you. Can you take a screenshot and then send the screenshot to me? You could email it to me. The email address is inside of the description. Take a screenshot now. All right, thank you. This just looks so pretty. All right, take another screenshot. All right, did you get it? So when you do the screenshot, just make the whole video full screen, and then take the screenshot, and then just email it to me. Because sometimes the scenes are just so pretty. Here we go. This is another nice one. Okay. All right. Oops. My stuff is falling. Oh. Oh, snap. There was a lizard right there. Same color as the rocks underneath. Okay. All right. All right. So, tell me it's not beautiful out here. This is pretty. This is pretty. All right. So, I missed some of your comments. Let me go back. Okay. So, what a portal. Hold on. What are we talking about? I missed something. Is Nicole is saying, well, they did open a portal 4 days ago about when that discussion went on. So I'm defiant that there was a shift. There's a change in the air. All right. And so Central is saying, well, I just got up. I need you help with prayer and meditation. My aunt continues to attack my motherhood and womanhood since I asked to move in to help her. So you moved in to help her and she attacking your womanhood and your motherhood. Have an honest conversation with her. And so Princess is saying, really, some people left because of the trans discussion. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, some people did leave. Some people did leave. It really helped me when I had a conflict at work. I carried the book to work and read it just before my interaction with this man. The outcome was awesome. How wonderful. Yes, the book is on Amazon. The links are in the description of the video. I feel the outside energy from there. Yes, it's beautiful there. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to live the RV life, but don't know where to park it while I'm away and keep it safe. Also, someone said you get mice no matter what. Is that true? If I had, you think I would be looking this refreshed if there was a mouse inside my house? Oh my God, no. I haven't even, I saw a roach once and I didn't feel right. First of all, I killed it, but I didn't feel right about myself for months after I saw that one roach. But I have not seen another roach since, and I don't company. Oh, you know what? That woman probably brought the roach in on her pant, hanging out with that woman who tried to be abusive towards me, verbally abusive, and I cut her out of my life. And I was doing those videos last year. Yeah, I saw a roach last year around that time. So I don't know how the roach got inside, but I'm thinking it came in with her because, some people, listen, everybody got a different type of life they live in. But I have not seen a roach since that associateship ended. Tell me, what type of what what is a roach a symbol of? What is a roach a symbol of? Because you know how sometimes you use different spirit animals. A roach is the spirit animal of what? Because that woman came in with some bad spirit, and then I saw a roach. I got rid of her, and I never saw another roach again. But rats, no, 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 man, no, man, no, man. Me and rats, no, no, we don't get on at all. We don't get on at all. Not me and rats. And then I also wonder how would because I don't have a bug problem or like ants, like, but I move around a lot and ants kind of like to stay in their territory. But every once in a while some ants will come in, but the best part about ants is ants travel in a row. They leave hormones that let other ants know whether there's food. So like there's a hormone that bring our to-go plates or whatever they do, because when they find out that there's food, other ants are like, oh yes, we're going to carry this food. So they come with their to-go plates and everything, coming marching, and you can see the line that they come in through, and all you got to do is cut off the line. I You get some Windex, because all you have to do is get rid of the scent of that hormone. You get some Windex and you spray it and just wipe that area, and then they don't know where the food is. They don't know where to march to. So listen, Snickle is saying cockroach as a spirit totem and power animal can help. Cockroach teaches you how to envision what difficulties to see and how to endure through challenges and transitions. Oh yes, well that one came in with a roach and I was able to see the difficulty of that situation and get rid of her and that roach. So no, they're gone. I don't have, no. The only thing I know, no. So Life of Dimes is just gonna abandon her whole house if she ever see a roach. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Dipped in energy is so crazy. Kiana is saying, "Can you see my response? Your response to what?" Wait, let me scroll back. Can you scroll up and address my comment question on the trans issue, please? It's been heavy on my mind. So Tiffy has something. Let's see. Oh yes, Nicole, I did see people's true colors. Who had the question for me? So let's see. Kiana and somebody else. I'm scrolling back now. Dip talking about they got dank energy. And Tiffy wants me to scroll back. Ugh, no, I don't know about that mice situation. That ain't going down over here. I don't even want to speak it into existence. So where's your comment, Tiffy? I don't see your comment. And then there's another comment about the trans issue. Where? I love you all too. I love you all as well. I scrolled up to the very top comments. I don't see it, Tiffy. I scrolled up to the very first comment when people were first saying hello. I don't see your comment. Post it again so I can see it right now. I'm looking at the screen right now. Kiana is saying, I didn't know you could see what I'm writing. We're live right now. That's so funny. We're live. We're live. This is my first time on your YouTube channel. I'm always watching you on FB. Oh, okay. Well, we were just live on Facebook, and so I told you all I was coming to YouTube live. So now we're live over here. I'm surprised, I'm always surprised that I have different audiences on Facebook and YouTube because I don't always post the same videos on each platform. But I was watching this, there's this channel that I watch, Brian Tyler, he does politics. And I was on Facebook one day and I saw a video that I saw the title of a video on YouTube, but when I was on his Facebook page, I didn't see the video, and I was so annoyed. I was like, why isn't the same video over here? And then I realized I'm a hypocrite because I do the same thing. I don't post the same videos on Facebook that I post on YouTube, which I probably should, but I don't because it's a lot of work going back and forth, posting videos everywhere. My boyfriend is trying to hook his brother up with women even though he says he is trans attracted. Okay. You I'm trying to figure out what your issue is. I'm trying to figure out what your issue is. And I don't have the phone lines and stuff out here. So the phone lines are inside and I got to set up the computer and all of that. But what does what does your brother hooking what does your boyfriend hooking his brother up with girls have to do with you, and why is it that you're preoccupied about that? I do use solar panels. I have two solar panels and two batteries. I have two batteries that are running concurrent 12 volt. And then I have an inverter that turns the 12 volt into 110. I'm going to show you all everything and show you what type of batteries and all of that. I'm going to create a course on my website. So look for that. Kita saying, Tanya, your face. I'm hungry. And so Nicholas saying, well, at least you realized that you were a hypocrite in that time. I know. Because I was angry that his video wasn't on there too, but I was like, I don't even do that. So, so let's see what this young lady's issue is. Someone is trans attracted. Does that mean that they don't want non-trans people? No, it just means that they're attracted to trans. Will I ever post RV related content? I will on my website. I feel no need. Because you know what? My home is my sanctuary. Like, I hung out with this guy, and this guy was like, oh, invite me into your home. And I'm like, my home is my sanctuary. My home is very private to me, especially like you can tell a lot about a person by their home, by their bedroom, by the designs that they choose and how they live. And that's very personal to me. And so I feel no need. I've been living the RV life for 2.5 years now. Actually 2 and 3/4 years, almost 3 years. And I feel no need to show my home on the internet. I feel no need to do that. So I will create a course, and inside the course, the people who pay for the course will get a tour of the inside of my home, and you will see my bedroom, my bathroom, my kitchen, my living room, where I film my videos. I'll show all of that for for you all, but I feel no need to just have it on the internet personally. And Tiffy's saying, I feel like he's being insensitive to him, says he accepts him for who he is and who he chooses to date, but seems to not be if he's pushing straight women on him. I'm trying to figure what your issue is. Help me understand your issue, please. I'm confused and I don't understand what your issue is. And Titans is an inch away from living the RV life. Oh, if you want a boondock, there are people who do boondock. I I only have two solar panels and two batteries. So I'll show you all how to boondock. I'll show you what it is that I do when I go out into the desert and when I'm off the grid. He came out to his two brothers on FaceTime, and one was just saying no, 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 and my BF is just hunting for women for him. Maybe it's a guy thing, but seems pretty intrusive and insensitive. Have a conversation with your boyfriend, and just because a person is trans attracted doesn't mean that they don't like women. I'm confused. In the camera, it looks like the mountains are snow capped, doesn't it? But that's not snow. I'm like, oh my God, is it snowing? That's why I turned around like that. No, that's not snow. See, it's not snow. It's sunlight. But it does look pretty. It looks like the mountains in the Michelob advertisements. So let's see. So YouTube crowd is so different from Facebook. The Facebook, it's like the comment section on Facebook is so toxic and just sometimes it's really vile and just aggressive. YouTube, we're a laid back community over here on YouTube. Like the presence on YouTube, people are just more loving on YouTube. It's a whole different energy. I have not heard any news on Dominique the Creep. I have heard that they went back to court, but I need to read those court transcripts because I'm hearing a lot of different things. I've spoken to the lawyers, and the lawyers are saying that some things are going to come out that I can't talk about yet. But I'm hearing that some things are going to come out. So let's see. So Kiania wants to know, why is it so hard for me to find true love? I'm a Capricorn. I try to date, but nothing never seems to last. You know, one thing that I will say, and I was just thinking about this morning. Sometimes we try to push our life to be how we want our life to be, and sometimes there's two different things going on. There's the human us and what our human us desires, and then there's the spiritual us and what us on a spirit level, what we've pre predetermined, that some of the things that we want in this life. And sometimes we have to pay attention to what is. There may be some more work that you need to do on yourself. There may be somebody that's preparing himself for you, and you need to prepare yourself, where while you're like, oh, why can't I find this, that, and the other, work on the inside, and the outside begins to reflect that. If you're on my live broadcast early on a Sunday morning, thinking about the true love that you don't seem to be able to attract, this seems like something that is happening, that you have a tremendous amount of energy surrounding. So I would say, really just look within, figure out some of the things that need a shift on the inside. And so Dip is saying, Tana, you have to be careful because people are crazy. That van girl supposedly got robbed. That whole situation just seems very fake to me, but you know, whatever. There's something wrong with that situation. Something ain't copacetic. Something ain't so copacetic. And Lima saying, I can understand not wanting your RV on the internet. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? It's like, yeah, my home is very personal to me. So, and Monique wants to know, thinks the girl wants to know why her boyfriend is tripping. Yeah, she has to have a conversation with him, have a conversation with his brother. If it's troubling you that much, have a conversation. I find that we're not speaking enough to one another. So come on, thumbs up the video. There's 76 people on here and 24 thumbs up. Go on and thumbs up the video. And so Sugar is saying, I was referring to you having content on RV living, period, i.e. getting started, maintenance, the ins and outs. Yeah, I'm creating a course on my website. I'm thinking of creating like an introductory course, $199 or $99, something like that, so that people can get the information that they need. I think one of the things that YouTube has done is YouTube has created a false narrative that as long as you continue to create content for free, one day the money will come. And uh-uh. And they've also created this mindset where people are like, oh, I'm going to go get all these free lessons. People learning how to start whole hair businesses, furniture businesses, and all of this on YouTube. My information is going to be created in such a way that can maintain the information giving. So I'm selling my information. And Sugar say, not necessarily you showing your home. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Just pull out your wallet and invest in it, and you'll be able to see me showing my home as well. I don't know who Lovely Peaches is. Yeah, I don't believe that girl. I don't believe that she's real. The girl who claims that I don't believe she's real. I saw two of her videos just to make a determination of my own, and her videos were like commercials. Advert Look at this. Oh, this is what yes, look at, oh, it's so, oh, I just, it was too much. It was too much. It was too much. It was too much. And Kavita saying, could you see yourself sharing your space with a man, boyfriend in your RV? Of course, me and my man are going to travel in my RV. We most likely won't be full timing it in the RV. I imagine that we will have, different spaces in different places. So when we're in Paris, we stay where we stay in Paris. When we're in London, we stay where we stay in London. And yes, so that's how that will be. And Riri saying, be like Mariah and don't show your bedroom. My bedroom is gorgeous. So I definitely, it's such a feminine, plush place to be. And I'm working on creating my mirror for over my bed right now. It's going to be a hammered brass look with, yeah, so that's what I'm working on next. And so Kayla is saying there are a lot of channels offering that knowledge. Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of channels offering that knowledge, and yet there's still people who are asking for my particular take. And for Tonya, and what Tonya is offering, Tonya will be selling her course on RVing from step A to Z. Because this is the issue, right? The information transmission has to be done in a way that is sustainable for me to be able to do the information. And putting it up on YouTube, creating all of that content and putting it on YouTube is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. I won't be able to continue to create support and content for people in that way. Like there are, yeah, yeah. So people can go and find whatever it is that they need to find, wherever it is that they need to find it. If they want mine, they will invest in it. I'm just saying that. Okay, so 123 is saying speak that truth. I don't know which truth we're talking about. And Kianya is saying you're an amazing person. I enjoy listening to you. Thank you. Sweet. You're so sweet. It's starting to warm up a little bit. The sun is coming out a little bit more. I wonder what time it is right now. Hold on, let me take a look. Oh, wow, it's 9 a.m. All right. So by 10 a.m., typically by 9 a.m., the sun is up, but the earth must be rotating in such a way that this is interesting. The camera is doing better on this platform. It was so ridiculous. I'm going to stand back up now. All right, there we go. You calling my camera garbage. Calling my camera garbage. You're so funny. Hey, Riri Navy. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3 is like speak the truth, the mate in May of next year. I'm going over to France in May, so I'm excited about that. Hey, Wan Wan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. Did you hear that? It sounded like. Did you hear that? It sounded like a gigantic hummingbird. You know what's really funny? I have those beautiful flowers on my table, right? And when I have the blinds up, like these hummingbirds will come pecking at my glass. It's so funny because I guess they're attracted to the color, and they'll come. They're like, hum, hum, and I'm like, oh, you poor things. I don't want to tease you. Oh gosh. So I'm going over to Cannes. I'm going to the Cannes Film Festival. And so I'm going to jump to Paris first, and then I'm going to take a train over to Nice, and then catch a shuttle to Cannes. So I probably will fly in and out of Paris. I'm going to check the flight prices. But this is one of the things that I've seen is that there's a flight with a 24-hour, it's actually a 23-hour layover in Casablanca, Morocco. And I've always wanted to go to Casablanca. So so I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, yeah, if I could do that layover in Casablanca, get 2 trips in one. I'm like, yeah, but that's flying to Nice. So so yeah, of course I'm gonna blog my trip. I'm also gonna be blogging my trip to Nigeria. And the Nigeria trip is coming up soon. It's coming quickly upon us. And I'm hoping to be able to get my fibroid surgery in before my Nigeria trip. So I'm working on interviewing some doctors now. So I have one gigantic fibroid inside my uterus, and I want to get my uterus clear to you know how we were talking about. I was talking to the young lady who was like, oh, I can't really seem to attract love, etc. And it's like, are you really ready and open? Is your life conducive to love right now? And is my womb conducive to the next stage? So that's why I want to go get my womb clear so that I can be ready for whatever. You know what I mean? So I could be ready for whatever. So I'm going to go get my fibroid surgery. I've been working on shrinking my fibroid. No, I don't have pain. I just feel uterine crowding. I don't have pain or heavy periods or any of that. I just feel uterine crowding. So I'm going to go get my fibroid removed, and just prepare myself. Like, if you think, like the young lady, I forget her name, who said that she couldn't attract love, like if you really look at your life right now, is your life conducive to having what it is that you say that you want in your life? Is your life set up in such a way that is your life set up in such a way that you even have space for this magic day that you want? If he came right now, would you be ready? Would you be ready? Are you ready? If a man came right now and was like, oh, I'm going to sweep you off your feet, I'm going to do this, that, and that, are all your ducks in a row? Is everything ready? Are you emotionally ready? have you gotten your therapy? Have you done the things that you need to do to prepare yourself? So it's like, sometimes we can be thinking about what's out there. Oh, I want this, I want that. But have you really done the shifts that you need for that to come into your life naturally? Let me start packing up my stuff because we have come upon the half hour mark. And let's see. So, all right. Oh, I put my matter box in there. So that's a question to ask yourself. Are you really ready? You really ready? Oh, all right. Man. All right, the sun is starting to come now. So Kimberly got the permanent fix, so I guess she went and had her womb removed. That works for you. Okay, so Danelle had hers removed. All right. So Harajuku is saying, see, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Oh God. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I want to make sure that my womb is ready for whatever. For whatever. So Sugar's saying, what type of toilet? What does that mean? What type of, what do you mean, what type of toilet? Oh man. So DIM supplements, what is DIM? Yeah. Compost or other type, a compost toilet? I don't know about that now. I don't know about compost toilet. I don't know about that. I've never worn my hair on the other side. This is my first time trying to put it over. What happens to the womb after it's removed? Like, what does the doctor do with it by any chance? Could it be reused? Could your womb be reused? Um, there's different types of fibroids and there's different types of surgeries. So, it depends on the type of fibroids, where the fibroids are located, and the type of surgery. All right. So listen, everybody. Listen. 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 Okay. So DIM is a supplement that gets rid of bad excess estrogen. DIM, email me. My email address is in the body of the email addresses there. I mean of this video. And send me some information. I am literally looking for a surgeon right now. And so the only thing is that with these, because you know what, I don't want to get surgery, but working on shrinking them can take years, you know, can take years. So send that to me. It can take years to shrink them naturally. All right. So listen, we've been talking for 40 minutes. If there's no other questions or anything, I'm going to jump out of here. start putting my wood stuff inside the car, and then going from there. So I appreciate you all coming out. I appreciate you all coming out. All right, everybody. Any last questions before I jump out of here? Am I a solo traveler? Yes, I travel with myself. I travel with myself. All right. Dip, you never told us why you were feeling down today. Talk to us, Dip. You never told us why you were feeling down. All right, Nia. Everybody, thumbs up the video before you jump out of here. If you don't see the thumbs up area, close the live chat and then click on the thumbs up from there. YouTube really should have a way for people to thumbs up the video even while they're in the chat area. Oh, Kiania is saying, how old are you? My father used to say, you're older than my teeth. Actually, I wonder, we're probably a few months younger than our eyes. I wonder how in the gestation process where the eyes are created. So I'm a year younger than my teeth. That's how old I am. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Facebook anymore. Yeah, I don't know how they do that. There's a drone way up in the air. I mean, these people in this country are crazy. Did you hear that they were approving drones that could buck shots at people? So you just fly a drone over and then the drone just starts shooting at people. And they approved this nonsense. And I'm like, what's wrong with us as a people? What's wrong with us as people? So Sugar is saying, I really want to try RV living. I don't know if I could give up my long hot showers and flushable toilet. Well, my toilet flushes. My toilet flushes. And I, you know what? I don't take hot showers. I let the sun heat my water. So like right as the sun is getting ready to go down, I take my showers with the water that's been heated by the sun. And so even when I go to New York or I'm inside of a place with continuous water, I'm very cognizant of the amount of water that I use. So I basically wet, soap up, and then rinse off, not because so you think it's like when we decide to create the life to reduce, reuse, and recycle, you become cognizant of those things. So it's like if there is a certain amount of waste that you enjoy, then maybe the RV life is not for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not for you. Trump America. Yeah, there's some craziness going on out here. There's some craziness going on out here. So Mello is saying RV life rocks. I'm glad to see a sister doing it. Smart living. Yeah, I love the RV life myself personally. I love it myself. So yeah, I love the RV life. And it's so pretty out here. Hey, can somebody take a screenshot of me? I'm going to pose. Okay, so just on full screen on your computer and then just take a screenshot. So I'm going to pose here. Take the screenshot. All right. Okay. Dip is having back pains. Hold on. Let me. Okay, take the screenshot. All right. Thank you all. Thank you. What is happening to Dip's back? Let me scroll up and see. Yeah, that's been making me feel really down because I haven't been able to work out and do the things I really enjoy. What? You have a disc? I herniated my disc in my spine from working out. It's been slowing me down a lot and had to push my trip back to Mexico. Oh no. You hear? Oh look, now the drone is above me right there. I don't understand people. I don't understand like why people feel that they need to invade other people's privacy. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. It's like because the drone was over there, then it decided to come right over here. Like, I don't need you in my business. They is watching. People want to be able to record you and remain anonymous about their recordings. But they're gone now. Oh, you were supposed to go to Mexico and you had to push your trip back? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Big brother. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, so now the weather feels nice out here. I'm gonna remember send me that information about the DIM, which is some sort of excess estrogen remover. I want to hear about that. And so Lelma is saying maybe they're trying to get film for YouTube. I don't care what it is that they're trying to do. They should go do it by where they are. Do it where they are. They don't need to do that where I'm at. They don't need to do that. It's burning wood. I, I wonder, there must have been some sort of fire somewhere because I smell burning something. Here, you all want to see a night of view before we go in? Let's take, oh, all right. So, let's see if we can get you a nice view. Oops, I'm in the frame. All right. All right. So, did you all see the nice view? Thank you. Oh, that's my neighbor's chairs because those sure ain't mine. All right. You know, Northern Cali doesn't have, it's not dried out like this. Northern Cali is green. It's the Southern California that has the dried outness like that. All right. Oh, I'm tired. Snicko had to shut down her internet. Kiania is saying, do you believe a woman should chase after a man or should it be the old school way where a man hunt the woman? My God, the hell, you on a safari? What, you, the hunt and chasing down? I don't believe that either party should chase. I don't believe that either party should chase. I do believe that I believe that you have to get a man to buy in. I believe you must get a man to buy in. And men are very strange creatures. Men are not like women, right? I don't believe that either party should chase, but courting is another story. I believe that you must get a man to court you. It really depends on what type of relationship you want, you know? It depends on what type of relationship you want. Do you want a relationship where he does the nice little things for you for your birthday or Valentine's Day or you know what I'm saying? These are things like when you get a man to buy in, when you get him to invest in the relationship, when you get him to ignite his masculine essence, right? There's a different energy that exists in the relationship than if you are the one pursuing him. I don't believe that a woman should pursue. I believe that a woman should let a man know that she's interested. Yes. Let him know that you're interested. And one thing that I see is if you tell a man, listen, I'm interested, however, I need to feel wanted, I need to be courted, you know, earn it. They'll, if he's really interested, he'll step up to the plate. Not every man is in a space in his life where he's ready for a long-term committed relationship. So it's like he may not be in the right space. He may not be in the right space. If he is not pursuing, like, you know what? I get contacted by a lot of different people who are in a lot of different relationships, right? And I find that the women who are the saddest, the women who are the least nourished in the relationships are the ones where the man is not coming forward as man, because as a woman, being in your masculine is depleting for your feminine. So it's like you could be in this relationship where you are constantly putting yourself in your masculine to come forward, and that will make you feel exhausted as a woman. It's not replenishing for your feminine essence, and so I've seen many women get divorced since coming into constant, you know you never know. I felt something on my leg. You never listen. When you're outside, you never know. You never, what, lizards running over your foot. You don't know. You don't know. So I've seen women get divorced since first coming to me with their relationship issues because the man just really isn't feeding them in such a way that nourishes their feminine energy. He's not he's not cherishing her. He's not doing the date nights. He's not communicating with her. He's not doing those things. And she feels depleted. She's doing all of these things in the house with the kids, and she's depleted. She just doesn't have any more. And so these are the types of things that happen when you get into relationships with men. I'm not scared, but if there's a lizard on my foot, where am I? I'm just supposed to let him do what? Just run up my leg to where? Because the legs meet at a certain place in between, and I'm not letting a lizard run up to my in between. So, no. That's why I'm scared. Because I ain't going to have no lizard swinging from my pubic hairs. I'm not. I'm not. You do what you want to do over there. You do what you want to do over there. All right? They not swinging on my pubes. And so Snickle is saying you don't tell a man a thing. You always suggest. And also, if they want you, they'll fight to keep you there. Yeah, well, every relationship is different. Every relationship is different. You really, every man is not good with women. Every man doesn't really understand. Oh, my thing is frozen. Good morning, everyone. Every man is not good with women. Every man doesn't understand dating. It really depends on who the guy is. I find that men who have been married, I find that men who have been married are very trained, very, very well trained. And if they've lost their marriage, it depends. If this man has, if a man, I find that men who have been married and have gotten therapy to really work. Listen, I said, not broken, broken in, like a nice baseball glove, just really broken in, you know? Okay, so Snickle knows what I'm talking about. Snickle is like, yup, I'm my husband's second wife. Yes, yes. I find a seasoned, yes, seasoned. Yes, yes, seasoned. I find that those men Like right after a divorce, when a man is angry and he's like, F this B, oh, F, no, that's not the time that you date him. Once he's, once he's, because listen, because you know, marriage has a tremendous amount of benefits for men. Marriage has a tremendous amount of benefits for men, and a man who has lost his marriage is very eager to return into marriage once he's figured himself out. You know, once he's gotten his therapy and gotten his help, etc. So, dipped, are you, listen, dipped, let me take care of this. Let me take care of this. All right, I got it. So listen, once he's gotten his help on the inside, would I date a man that's separated but not divorced? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. That is no. Because one thing, let me tell you something that I've learned about separated men. Separated men are still married. Men, it's very difficult for men to release marriages. You know, this person knows where the bodies are hidden. They know all his secrets. Like women really are of comfort and a place of comfort and emotional healing for men, that and men don't like to fail. And a marriage that is broken is a marriage that is failing, and men don't like to fail. So it's always the best option is always to go back to wifey. I have seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've had a I have this guy who old childhood friend, and you know how when you have old childhood friends, your parents want you to be together or whatever. This old childhood friend was separated from his wife, and oh, how he went off about how this woman was such a bad fit for him, and all this other stuff, and he would never go back, and they were separated. He would never go back, and he hurt so much. I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. Right. Just recently, so it's been years now. This was what, 6 years, 7 years ago. I wasn't, nah, son, I'm good. I'm good, son. I'm good. Right. And just recently on Facebook, I saw his posted of, right? Oh, me and my girl, my wife, we are back together. I knew she was the only person for me. This, that, and the good morning. I knew she was the only person for me ever. My heart, my soul, we've known each other since we were 18, and however old, right? And I just went and, I just went and did the two little googly eyes because it's freezing for you, Keita. Maybe I'm too close to the ridge. Let me see what my bands are like. Oh, I'm on 3 bars. Yeah. You know how you do the little eyes thing on Facebook? So it's freezing for, let me see, let me go back to where I was. Let me go back to where I was. Let me go back so I can finish my story. All right. Let me know if it's exactly those eyes. Those eyes indigo. Exactly, exactly. So, exactly, exactly, exactly. There's some woman right here who has her dog sniffing around on my plot. So just pause for a moment. But yeah, so basically, he put up this post, And in the post, he was like, I've always known you were the one for me, this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 and how now they're back. And then even after the divorce papers are signed, you, he still needs time to heal. You know, you have to ask yourself, why are you interested in a man that's in transition? You know what I mean? Are you really ready for a true relationship? Because if you were really ready for a true relationship, a man who's in transition would not be an attractive option to you. So you're going to have to look inside yourself to see what's happening with you. So who asked me that question? Let me scroll up and see who asked me that question. Let me scroll up. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, Tiffy. So, Tiffy, you have to ask yourself what's going on inside of you, that not only are you attracting a man in transition, but that you consider him to be a feasible mate. One of the things that one of the things that I have realized is that they shame women so much into being in relationships that oftentimes women don't really get a chance to self-reflect and realize when you are yourself participating in activities to keep you single. You know what I mean? Dating unavailable men is a covert way to keep yourself single. So it's like, so you date an unavailable man, and as a byproduct, you continue to be able to enjoy your single life. You may experience some heartache and all this other stuff in the interim, but at the end of the day, you are participating in behavior that's really not getting you off of the market. So Tiffy is saying, maybe I'm not as ready as I thought. He has a son and I have grown to love him. Okay, children need love. However, at the end of the day, do you love yourself more than you love anybody else outside of you? And are you doing the things for yourself that is as self-loving as it could be? You know what I mean? Sorry, I wanted to turn my mirror around so it wasn't reflecting out into the street, because I just saw the light reflect out into the street. So I'm like, let me do that. All right. So I break my fast at about 11 a.m. So I have like another hour before I break my fast. I would love to break my fast today with grapes. So I might run out to the store and go get me some grapes. And so Riri saying being single make you view men differently. You don't take the BS. I don't know what that means, because there's lots of single people accepting BS. And LA is saying women love unavailable men. They like the drama it brings. You know, people who are not ready for a healthy union love unavailable people. There are men who love unavailable women. This is where we get the whole chase thing from. They love to chase an unavailable woman. They love to chase a woman who's not interested, because at the end of the day, he's not really ready for a real relationship. You know what I mean? A man who is ready for a real relationship is going to be interested and gravitate towards a woman who is available, who is ready to love, who exhibits patterns that she is a woman who's available for healthy, committed, monogamous relationship. You know, and it's like, it's okay if you're not ready, but be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about whether or not you are truly ready. You know what I mean? Just be honest with yourself, because sometimes you as a man, you're not ready. Sometimes as a woman, you're not ready. And so you I think somebody's barbecuing this morning. I think someone's barbecuing. You know what would be really delicious right about now? Some toast, but not regular toast, but toast that is cooked on an open flame, where little pieces of it singe That would be really delicious, delicious, delicious right about now. Oh, goodness. Yes, 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 yes. So Eric is saying no one's truly ready. It takes time and work. No, there's some people who are more ready than others. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, some people prepare themselves, especially when you start getting over 30, 35. When you start getting over 35 and stuff, oh yeah, you can be ready. When you start getting up there into your 40s and 50s and you've done the work and you've seasoned yourself, oh yes, yes, you can be ready. You can be ready. I would be down for a meet and greet with Tonya and others. Yeah. You know what? I should be doing one in Los Angeles soon. I'm going to be recording my pilot. And so I'm going to be doing, hey Sandra, you're all late. We've been on for an hour and 7 minutes. I'm getting ready to jump out of here because my stomach is craving some toast right about now. And I'm about in the mood for some toast. And I think I'm going to drive to the grocery store and get some grapes to break my fast at 11, but I still have, I need to get out some sandpaper. You know what, I should have been doing this while I was on camera because I need to get out some sandpaper and sand this board of mine because I'm going to be putting a board under my bed and hopefully hooking some hydraulics up to it. But now at this point, Harajuku said she asked a question. Monique is saying, oh, 50, good, I got some time. Girl, you better get yourself ready now. Where's Harajuku's question? I don't see your question, Ma. Where? I don't see it, Mama. I cut and paste it. I don't see it. So Kiania is saying, this guy told me one time on a date that since he paid for dinner the first date, I need to pay for the next date. And I did, but he ordered more food than he did when he paid. See what I'm saying, Kiania? You talking about not attracting true love. Well, who are you dating with this mess? Who are you dating with this foolishness? And why are you listening to this nonsense? That's not courting. Somebody telling you that you're going to have to pay on the next date. I wish a mother ever would. I wish he would. I'd be like, no. But you know what? Men don't come to me with that foolishness. They don't come to, I don't attract that. I don't attract that. Please go get my course, Will My Man Be Wealthy? And Keita says, I'm crying. What are you crying about? Oh, that's when we were talking about the pubic hairs. No, see, I done gone back 30 minutes. I don't see a question from you, Harajuku. And Hent is like, when will women learn to stop paying for a man? I don't and wouldn't ever deal with that. How wouldn't get a date? I guess he's saying he wouldn't. I tried the cotton candy grapes. I thought it was I didn't like it. I thought it was a travesty to nature. I thought it was a travesty. Talking about how did you even get into a situation where a man was, I don't even know if she's still on the broadcast because we said we were going. Get into a situation with a man. Oh, look at that. Ta-da. Oh, gosh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. He said, why should I do everything to let you know I like you? What are you going to do to let me know you like me? Listen, listen. Goodness. You know, I'll say this. It took me some time to get myself together. I'll say this, right? I'll say this. When you, as a woman, when you learn to love yourself and know your worth, the type of men who show up in your life shifts. They shift. And that starts within you because your outside is a reflection of what's going on inside. And you have to know yourself and what it is that you are bringing to a relationship, what it is that you want out of a relationship. Because obviously, a man who is a considerate, thoughtful, upstanding protector and provider is not something that's on your list. And you have not established that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get with such a man. And sometimes what it takes is walking out on a date where you see a man has ordered the surf and turf when you're paying or when he's requested that you pay. Listen, first, number one, I know and I am unapologetic with the fact that I require a wealthy man. I am unapologetic. I require a wealthy man. And there are men who try to mock me and say, oh, you're a gold digger. All right, then, bitch, I am. I'm a gold digger. Then I'm a gold digger. All right? Call me what you want, mother effer. Just get the hell out of my damn way. Get the hell out of my way. Like the other day, I got into this confrontation in this Facebook group, right? Where this man, they're always in these black groups, always coming up with these low budget ass date ideas for these low budget ass, no requirement having women. This guy asked, a food truck date. Would you be down with a food truck date? And here go all these pick me. Oh yeah, I'll be better than take it home. Oh yeah. Right? I'll be down with it. Right? And I said, you know what? You low standard women, these men are always putting out these feelers to see how little you will accept. And then this man came forward and was like, oh, you negative, you this, you that. Then this other man came forward and was like, good, it's good. Yeah, say that up front so the men know who to avoid. And I said, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Let's not waste each other's time. You're damn right I let this be known up front so that we don't waste one another's time. He thinks that it's an insult. He thinks it's an insult. He would say, oh, so he knows who to avoid. You right, bitch. Avoid me. You're damn right. Avoid me. Because I ain't the one for you. Because by the time that you start opening up your boca on the first goddamn date talking about, I need to pull out my wallet for the second date, you damn right you need to avoid a woman like me. You're damn right. You're damn right. So you need to ask yourself, what is it that you want and what is it that you're willing to do to get what it is that you want? What are you willing to do to get what it is that you want? Are you willing to leave a man that is not a good fit? Are you willing to leave a man who is a nice person, but he just doesn't have what you're looking for? Are you willing to walk away from a man who is giving indications of the fact that, oh wow, it wasn't a dragonfly, but it was beautiful. Are you willing to walk away from a man who's exhibiting characteristics of a man that's just not a good fit for you and the type of lifestyle that you want? Is that the lifestyle that you want? A nigga who talking about what are you going to do to prove that you like me? Bitch, is you serious? No. You can't be. Step back. Fall back. Get away from me with that mess. Get away from me. What are you talking about? And the thing is, Kiania, please go get my course. It's only $29.99. It's on sale right now. Will my man be wealthy? Please take notes. Go listen to that course and start looking for the. And sister is saying only yes if I can eat all the trucks on the strip. I don't know what you're talking about. You that hungry? God dang. And Tiffy is saying, why is it so hard? I struggle with the same things as Key. Because the reason why you struggle with that is because you don't know what it is that you want. It ain't no goddamn struggle for me. Because by the time I listen. I listen. And by the time he starts saying certain things, I already know, X, you ain't the one for me. Off the list. You ain't the one. You X, you're not the one for me. Because I know what it is that I want. I know what it is that I want. I know what I want. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Is a man who has monthly money a requirement of yours? Is it a requirement? Apparently it's not, because you're willing to accept. And then you had on a second date talking about pulling out your wallet? Please. Please. And Kalia, listen, all of you ladies who are struggling with this, and you know what? I made this course specifically for black women who who has money. We don't know what characteristics and traits to look for. I give you the 10 signs to know that a man is on his way to success, so that you know either he's successful and able to maintain success or on. If you go to my website, TonyaTKO.com, click on the shop area. As a matter of fact, the course is inside the description of this video. Just click on that. So it's because of thereby mother. What does that mean? Tiffy is saying this platform is a blessing. It gives me perspective and strength. I let my heart rule me instead of logic. Buying your book now. It's actually a video course. Will my man be wealthy? The book is the Book of Affirmation, Self-Love. The Book of Affirmation, Self-Love. And you know what? So this is the thing. Remember in the beginning of this video, we talked about how I haven't done any video tours inside of my RV because my home is my sanctuary, right? We can't just make ourselves inviting to any and everybody. Like there was a woman, you didn't see her, but you heard me talk about her, how she came by with her dog sniffing around on my plot, and you saw the look that I gave her. And the look that I gave her was one that let her know that that was not acceptable here. I'm not open for you and your dog to be frolicking on my plot. Go to your plot, walk away, you have a leash, pull your dog. It's like you cannot make yourself open and available to any and everybody for any and everything. You have to have some sort of standards, some sort of boundaries. My boundary is that not everyone gets to look at my bedroom, my bathroom, my kitchen, my home. You see what it is that I show you. And for the people who are willing to invest, I will show you more. There are people, then someone came on and said, well, there are people all over YouTube making RV videos for free. I said, well, Bumbaclat, go watch them. Go watch those videos then. Because if you want Tanya's videos on the RV, you will pay for them. That's how it is right here. You will pay for them. You will open up your wallet and invest in them, or you will not see the inside of my abode. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. What is it that you're willing to do? Where do you draw the line for what's acceptable in your place, in your home, in your life? What's acceptable and what isn't? Kalia is saying, I was just having this conversation with this older man. He was like 52, 53. And I said, why don't men feel like women should do things for them? He was like, it's because of your mother. Okay, well, yeah. I tell men when they talk crazy like that up front, I can feed myself, so I don't like men talking crazy to me. I get away from that type. I don't even have I don't have these conversations. And I don't expend all of this energy that I could be using speaking with someone that I really like. I don't have time to discipline a grown man. I just go. I just go. Just leave. With Tonya and Shira 7, you will be affirmed in this part of what you want for sure. Why go on a date if you don't got a damn car? Wait a minute, who's going on a date without a car? Lord, you all are making me, I'm about to go chew on some toast. You all are giving me too much stress this morning. Who's going on a date with no car? Let me scroll up and see what I missed. I don't know. That's not my problem. There's Uber. Y'all picking up knickers for work? Y'all need to. Who's picking up who? I have money, make a living as an independent contractor. My money ain't got nothing to do with with these people. My money has nothing to do with what's going on. No. No. You don't treat because I don't have money. You treat because I deserve it. What's happening? Keita went on a date with someone who didn't have a car. A guy asked me to pick him up for a date. I said, no, you need to find your way. Find your way where? What more is there? YouTube is even YouTube connection is not feeling what's happening right now. Find a way where? I just read that. I'll see you later, dipped. Find his way where? So he's acceptable to you if he's living a life as a man who's trying to date without transportation and talking to you about it. Find his way. You still got time for that? You still open to dating him? Let me go grab my stuff and get out of here because y'all ain't listening to me. Y'all don't hear me. What more is there to say? What more is there to say? I need to start setting some boundaries with you all because what more is there for me to say to you? Really? What more? What more is there to say? What more? I want to know what more is there to say. I need to know what more. I need to know what more is there for me to say. I don't even know if we have internet connection right now. I'm hungry. I need to know what more is there to say. The man is talking to you about his financial issues. You ain't even had your first date yet, and you still trying to coordinate some way to meet up with him. Who can have respect for a man who doesn't have who is even thinking about dating and he doesn't have himself together? Frustration. Frustration. Oh. So, I need somebody to type something so I know that we're live again. Oh. Something's going on with my nails. Oh. They've been peeling away lately. So listen, I need someone to type something so that I know that we have internet connection. If not, then we're going to be jumping out of here because I don't know what more there is to say, honestly. I don't know what more there is to say. So no one is typing anything, which means that we're probably not live anymore. So I am, what do we do? What do we do to get live? Oh, I see you all now. Where's the troll? Let's see. Sorry, for some reason it went away from me. Maybe he got a DUI, can't drive, but fun to drink with. What more do you need? Okay, well, if that's all you need, go get it. If that's all you need, go get that. If that's what you need. Keita says he said he travels back and forth to Africa, so he don't have a car here. All right, but he got a debit card and Uber, right? The fact that it's like what really matters is what it is that you need. What do you need in a man? Is it acceptable for a man to be talking to you about to be trying to date you and not have his act together and not concern you with so listen, look, that's just look. Sorry, we lost connection for a moment and I wasn't getting any conversation in, so I'm going to scroll back. Hey Tonya, welcome, welcome. Tonya, you got your books already, right? So I noticed at one point I was attracting men who had money but wanted a woman with ambition. To me, that's a red flag I don't like. Okay, look, we all have to like what it is that we like. Maybe he got a DUI, says Leslie. Like I said, go do what you need to do. And Tiffy saying you are unapologetically honest and we need that. Oh, you're welcome. And Sandra saying, don't worry about me and my finances and goals. Just be a man and pay. Okay, look, if that's what you want, you'll go get what it is that you want. And Lynette says, Kita, he's traveling with no... I mean, people can fly on airplanes, but how does he get to the airport? Listen, there are different types of people out there in different types of situations, but the thing is that what you want? Is that what you want? You know? Sweet Pea is saying a lot of women, their mothers didn't teach them how to finesse. Their mothers truly didn't teach them game. Those women give man everything. They want just to say hello to them. Uh-oh, my battery's going to die. And so Ara is saying, what's wrong with a man wanting a woman with ambition? You know, everybody is different. Apparently, that is what she wants. She wants a man who doesn't care about a woman's ambition, and she has every right to want that. So she just have to find somebody who wants the same things. And so Harajuku is saying that was the question. I don't know if you addressed it already. And Lisa Leslie had to correct that and say she was just joking about the drinking buddy thing. And Tiffy is saying, I'm sitting here realizing I'm compromising and it's bothering my spirit. I have to make some changes and it begins with the realization of an issue. Girl, listen, like I said, go get my book and go get the course, Will My Man Be Wealthy? Get the Self-Love Affirmations book. And Eric is saying, if you pull out that wallet on the second day, you'll be pulling it out for the rest of your life. Don't do it, ladies. This is Eric. This is a man saying this, a man who was divorced and is now remarried. Are you remarried, Eric? Okay. So, Harajuku, for some reason, your question is not coming in. The battery's getting ready to die. We're at 15%. So try to post your question again while I'm looking at the camera, but for some reason, it's not showing up. You know what? Everybody has to realize what it is that they want. Some women don't care. Some women just want a person with a penis. And so you have to do what is right for you and the type of life that you want to live. You got to live the type of life that you want and go from there. You know what I mean? So, Harajuku, I'm waiting for your question. We've watched the sunrise together out here. Now the sun is coming up full swing. Monique took a call escalation. Child, there's been some stuff escalating over here. Riri saying he may be sending his money to Africa. He may be married over there. Oh, Leslie saying she loves watching me. Thank you, sweetheart. I love having you in the audience. Harajuku. Harajuku. If I remember, that's how it was pronounced in Japan or in Tokyo. Harajuku. And then other people called it Harajuku. Harajuku Barbie. Harajuku. I lived in Tokyo for 1 year in my 20s. And it was a wonderful year. I learned a lot. We got Poland in the house. And Kavita says so many black women these days love paying penis bills just to keep a man in their face. I feel you. I feel you. All right. So Harajuku Barbie, we did not get your question in today. The broadcast is going to cut out any moment that it decides to cut out. I am interested in breaking my fast with some grapes, so I'm going to head over to the grocery store. And Shark is saying that lady got you agitated. You know what? No, I just, and for some reason, Harajuku is saying for some reason the question isn't going through. Type it out one sentence at a time. I don't know why the whole thing is not going through. Thank you. Well, you know what? I'm going to jump out of here because I now at this point, I am hungry. I'm a little sleepy. I want to run to the grocery store, grab me some grapes. You know what I would love? I'd love to break my fast with some grapes and a toasted bagel with cheese. That's what I would like. All right, everybody. I will see you all in the next video. I'm getting out of here. There's still some things I want to do before it gets too hot in the day. So I will see you all. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Thanks for coming out. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, it is Sunday. The day is flying by. It is, because it is like 9 something a.m. out here. Maybe it's 10 a.m. by now because I'm starting to get hungry. So we must be getting closer to 11 because I break my fast at 11. So it's almost 10 o'clock right now. So I got another hour before I break my fast. But you know what I do on days like this where I'm hungry and my stomach is growling? Sometimes I break my fast early. Sometimes I do. I would love a watermelon to break my fast with today. But I ain't got no watermelon. Listen, I will see you all later. All right, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you. Thumbs up.